Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video from our channel, Who Died Today America. In this video, we'll be highlighting American celebrities who have passed away in the last few days, along with other notable figures from around the world. Before we proceed, we kindly ask you to show your love and support by giving this video a like. It means a lot to us. Thank you. Now let's begin. Michael Newman, who passed away at the age of 67 after a long battle with Parkinson's disease, was a real-life lifeguard who became a beloved character on Baywatch, the iconic television series. Newman died at Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. Known as Newmy on the show, Newman brought authenticity to his role, appearing in 109 episodes during the first 10 seasons of Baywatch, more than any other cast member except for David Hasselhoff and Jeremy Jackson. Newman's career began not in Hollywood, but on the beaches of Los Angeles County, where he worked as a lifeguard for over 2 decades. His impressive experience as an Iron Man competitor and firefighter, coupled with his towering 6'5" frame, made him a perfect fit for the lifeguard drama. Initially hired as a stuntman and technical advisor, Newman's role expanded to include dialogue and more screen time as the show grew in popularity. His knowledge of lifeguarding and ability to perform stunts that others couldn't made him an invaluable part of the series. Born on April 26, 1957, in San Francisco, and raised in Brentwood, Los Angeles, Newman grew up with a passion for water sports, a trait he inherited from his British father, who was a member of the national water polo team. He swam competitively at Santa Monica City College and UC Santa Barbara before becoming a lifeguard. Outside of Baywatch, Newman remained committed to public service. Even during the show's run, he continued working as a full-time firefighter for LA County. His passion for saving lives was evident both on and off the screen. Newman is survived by his wife of 37 years, Sarah, their children Chris and Emily, granddaughter Charlie, and his brothers Mark and Grant. His legacy as both a lifeguard and actor will live on through his contributions to Baywatch and the many lives he touched. Donations in his memory can be made to the Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's Research. Mimi Hines, the beloved Canadian actress, singer, and comedian, passed away on October 21st at the age of 91 from natural causes. Hines was widely celebrated for her captivating stage presence, remarkable voice, and timeless humor. Over the course of a dynamic career that spanned 7 decades, she became a familiar face on television, Broadway, and stages worldwide. Born in Vancouver, British Columbia, Hines ventured into show business in the 1950s. She met comedian Phil Ford in Anchorage, Alaska, in 1952, beginning a personal and professional partnership that would mark much of her early career. The couple married in 1954 and quickly became a popular comedy duo. Hines's talents soon led her to appearances on The Ed Sullivan Show, The Tonight Show, and other iconic television programs. Her performance of Till There Was You on The Tonight Show became a defining moment, highlighting her powerful voice and charming stage presence. Hines achieved stardom on Broadway when she succeeded Barbra Streisand in Funny Girl in 1966, taking on the lead role of Fanny Brice. Her performance was a triumph, winning her acclaim and solidifying her reputation as a versatile Broadway star. She followed this with starring roles in national tours of I Do, I Do, The Prisoner of Second Avenue, Hello, Dolly, and Sugar Babies. Her credits also include Grease, Nonsense, and the 2007 Encores production of Follies. Hines's comedic timing and captivating performances made her a cherished figure in musical theater. Beyond Broadway, Hines continued to perform across the United States and abroad, demonstrating her enduring passion for live theater. She graced stages from Feinstein's in New York to the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., delighting audiences with her renditions of musical classics. On television, she made memorable appearances, including a role in Frasier and as a guest on The Rosie O'Donnell Show. Hines's remarkable legacy will be honored with a celebration of her life and career in Palm Springs, alongside a ceremony to unveil a star for Hines and Ford on the Walk of Stars. Her warmth, humor, and extraordinary talent will be remembered by her fans, friends, and the many she inspired throughout her legendary career. Christine Boisson, the acclaimed French actress, passed away on October 21st at the age of 68 due to complications from lung disease. Boisson was known for her bold performances, nuanced characters, and a career that spanned over 5 decades. She was celebrated as an actress of depth and authenticity, whose work on both screen and stage captivated audiences. Born in France, Boisson's entry into the acting world began unexpectedly when Just Jekin noticed her at a modeling agency, leading to her film debut in the iconic Emmanuelle. Despite the controversial nature of her first role, Boisson continued to pursue acting seriously, balancing film roles with dedicated training to refine her craft. Her stage debut came in 1977 with Chekhov's The Seagull, directed by Bruno Bayen, marking her as a versatile talent capable of tackling challenging dramatic roles. In 1984, Boisson received the prestigious Prix Romy Schneider for her performance in Rue Barbare, an award given to the most promising young actress. This accolade underscored her rising star status and her ability to deliver complex, raw performances. Her commitment to both film and theater was evident throughout her career, with roles in productions such as Botho Strauss's Viol in 2005, directed by Luc Bondy, showcasing her fearless approach to intense, dramatic material. Boisson's personal life was marked by struggles that she did not shy away from discussing publicly. Her honesty about her mental health challenges and difficult upbringing resonated with many, as she used her platform to raise awareness about issues of abuse and mental health. Despite these hardships, she remained resilient, focusing on her work and continuing to contribute to French cinema and theater. Christine Boisson leaves behind a legacy of memorable roles, a commitment to artistic integrity, and a candid voice that addresses difficult personal and societal issues. Her work will be remembered for its emotional intensity, vulnerability, and her willingness to break boundaries in pursuit of truth in acting. Boisson's contribution to the arts will remain a significant part of French cinematic and theatrical history. She will be greatly missed by colleagues, friends, and fans who admired her courage both on and off the screen. Paul Di'Anno, the original frontman of Iron Maiden and a significant figure in heavy metal, passed away on October 21st at his home in Salisbury, England. He was 66. Di'Anno had faced numerous health challenges in recent years, which had restricted his mobility and limited his ability to perform. Born on May 17, 1958, in Chingford, Essex, Di'Anno was the voice that propelled Iron Maiden into the spotlight. Joining the band in 1978, he lent his raw, punk-infused vocals to their first 2 albums, Iron Maiden and Killers, which became classics of the new wave of British heavy metal movement. Di'Anno's guttural singing style, rebellious energy, and fierce stage presence defined Iron Maiden's early sound, laying the foundation for what would become one of the most influential bands in metal history. His time with Maiden, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on the genre, inspiring a generation of metal and punk musicians. After departing Iron Maiden in 1981, Di'Anno launched a prolific solo career, forming bands such as Di'Anno's Battle Zone, Killers, and Warhorse. His work continued to reflect his signature blend of heavy metal aggression and punk edge. Despite ups and downs, including personal struggles and legal issues, Di'Anno's commitment to music never wavered. His unmistakable voice remained a staple in the metal community, and he maintained a dedicated fan base around the world. Di'Anno was known not only for his music, but also for his resilience. In 2021, fans rallied to fund his knee surgery, demonstrating the deep affection and loyalty of his supporters. Iron Maiden members also contributed to his medical treatment, reflecting a lasting bond beyond their shared history. Paul Di'Anno's legacy goes beyond his contributions to Iron Maiden's early years. He was a pioneering figure in the evolution of metal, embodying its rebellious spirit and raw intensity. His influence will be remembered not just through his recordings, but in the lasting impact he had on the genre and those who followed in his footsteps. Di'Anno's passing marks the end of an era, but his voice will continue to resonate through the music that defined a generation. Dicky Betts, the legendary guitarist, singer, and founding member of the Allman Brothers Band, passed away at the age of 80, following a battle with cancer and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. As a central figure in Southern rock, Betts' musicianship and songwriting played a pivotal role in shaping the sound of one of America's most influential bands. Born on December 12, 1943, in West Palm Beach, Florida, Betts developed an early love for music, starting with the ukulele and progressing to mandolin and guitar. His passion for bluegrass, country, and rock eventually led him to join forces with Duane Allman to form the Allman Brothers Band in 1969. Betts' iconic dual guitar harmonies with Allman redefined the genre, blending rock, blues, and jazz into a powerful and soulful sound. Their groundbreaking instrumentals, like In Memory of Elizabeth Reed, set a new standard for rock guitar collaborations. After Duane Allman's tragic death in 1971, Betts emerged as the band's primary guitarist and musical leader. He penned some of the group's most beloved tracks, including Ramblin' Man, their highest charting single, and the instrumental masterpiece, Jessica, for which the band won a Grammy Award in 1996. Both songs became anthems of the Southern rock movement and cemented Betts' reputation as a masterful songwriter and guitar virtuoso. In addition to his time with the Allman Brothers, Betts also pursued a solo career with projects like Dicky Betts and Great Southern, showcasing his distinctive blend of country and blues rock. Throughout his career, Betts remained a dynamic presence on stage, inspiring generations of guitarists and music lovers alike. Despite the band's ups and downs, including Betts' departure in 2000 due to personal struggles, his contributions to the Allman Brothers Band earned him a place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1995. His final years were marked by reconciliation with former bandmates and continued performances alongside his son, Duane Betts. Dicky Betts leaves behind a rich musical legacy filled with unforgettable riffs, heartfelt melodies, and a spirit of innovation. His soulful playing and songwriting continue to influence countless musicians and resonate with fans around the world. He will forever be remembered as one of rock's true pioneers. Spencer Milligan, the talented actor best known for his role as Rick Marshall in the classic 1970s children's series Land of the Lost, passed away at the age of 86 in Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin. Milligan's portrayal of the courageous father navigating the mysterious and perilous Land of the Lost made him a beloved figure to many fans who grew up watching the show. Born on September 10, 1937, Milligan developed a passion for acting that would take him from guest roles on television to a central character in one of the most iconic sci-fi shows for children. In Land of the Lost, which aired from 1974 to 1976, he played Rick Marshall, a father who, along with his children Will and Holly, found themselves stranded in a prehistoric world full of dinosaurs, strange creatures, and bizarre adventures. Milligan's role as the protective and resourceful father endeared him to viewers and helped define the series as a memorable part of 1970s pop culture. Milligan's departure from Land of the Lost after its second season was due to a dispute over merchandising royalties. His belief in fairness and transparency was evident, as he felt that the actors should receive a share of the profits from merchandise featuring their likenesses. Despite his exit from the show, his work on Land of the Lost remained a highlight of his career, as he had helped to create a character that became iconic in the realm of children's science fiction television. In the years following his departure from television, Milligan continued to share his passion for acting by teaching the craft. He became an acting instructor at Adam Rourke's Film Actors Lab in Texas, where he helped aspiring actors, including future stars like Lou Diamond Phillips, hone their skills. He also remained involved in the arts through directing local plays and nurturing talent at the community level. Though his time on screen became more limited in later years, Milligan's impact as an actor and teacher resonated with those who worked with him and learned from him. He will be remembered not only for his role as Rick Marshall, but also for his commitment to his craft and his dedication to nurturing new talent. Liam Payne, the gifted English singer-songwriter, passed away tragically on October 16th, at the age of 31, after a fall from a third-floor balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Best known as a member of the globally renowned boy band One Direction, Payne's career spanned remarkable achievements in music, philanthropy, and fashion, leaving an indelible mark on the pop music world. Born on August 29, 1993 in Wolverhampton, England, Payne's love for music blossomed early. He first captivated audiences as a solo contestant on The X Factor in 2008, and again in 2010, where he became part of One Direction alongside Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik. The group quickly rose to fame, becoming one of the best-selling boy bands of all time, delivering chart-topping hits like What Makes You Beautiful and Story of My Life. Payne's powerful voice and strong songwriting contributed significantly to the band's success, making him a central figure during their meteoric rise and through the release of 5 albums. Following One Direction's hiatus in 2016, Payne pursued a solo career, scoring hits like Strip That Down, For You, and Familiar. He explored genres beyond pop, dabbling in R&B and electronic music, often collaborating with major artists. Despite challenges in his personal life, including struggles with mental health and sobriety, Payne showed resilience and commitment to his craft. Beyond music, Payne was known for his philanthropic efforts. He supported numerous charities, notably UNICEF, the Trussell Trust, and Trekstock, and raised significant funds for youth cancer causes. He was passionate about social issues, advocating for equality and food security. His contributions earned him respect not only as a musician, but as a compassionate public figure. Payne's sudden passing has left fans and fellow artists deeply saddened. Tributes poured in from around the world, highlighting not only his talent, but his kindness, generosity, and courage. As the world mourns his loss, Liam Payne will be remembered for his musical legacy, his love for his son, and the joy he brought to millions of fans. His memory will continue to inspire both in the music industry and beyond. Terry Carter, a trailblazing actor and filmmaker, passed away in New York City at the age of 95. Best known for his roles as Sergeant Joe Broadhurst on McCloud and Colonel Ty in the original Battlestar Galactica, Carter's career spanned over 6 decades, during which he became a prominent figure in both acting and media production. Born in Brooklyn, New York on December 16, 1928, Carter grew up in a multicultural household. His early years were marked by activism and an education in the arts, setting the stage for a career that would break barriers. Carter was one of the first black actors to secure a regular role on American television, starring as Private, Sugie Sugarman on The Phil Silvers Show in the 1950s. His portrayal of authority figures in television dramas and films helped redefine roles for black actors during an era when representation was scarce. Carter's impact was not confined to acting alone. As the first black TV news anchor in New England, he made significant strides in broadcast journalism, reporting and advocating for social justice issues in the 1960s. His involvement extended to producing and directing award-winning documentaries, including A Duke Named Ellington, which was nominated for an Emmy. His work often focused on enhancing intercultural understanding, a mission he pursued passionately through his nonprofit, the Council for Positive Images. As Colonel Ty in Battlestar Galactica, Carter became a symbol of strength and leadership, solidifying his legacy in sci-fi television. Beyond the screen, he was an industry leader, serving as a governor of the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences and contributing to the Oscars documentary and foreign film selections. Terry Carter's legacy is marked by his pioneering spirit, advocacy for diversity, and dedication to storytelling. His work inspired generations of actors and filmmakers, opening doors for greater representation in film and television. Carter's life exemplified resilience, talent, and a commitment to using media as a force for positive change. He will be remembered not only for his memorable performances, but also for his enduring impact on entertainment and culture. Chris Surl, the beloved British television presenter and actor, passed away at the age of 81 following a stroke. Best known for his warm presence and insightful reporting on the long-running show That's Life, Surl had an impressive career that spanned both television and radio. Born on July 13, 1943, in Henleys, Bristol, Surl was educated at Clifton College and Trinity College, Dublin, where he studied modern languages. His early career included acting alongside Irish comedian Dave Allen on Dave Allen at Large, but his national fame came as a presenter on That's Life, a popular TV series that tackled consumer issues with humor and sincerity. Surl's natural charm and curiosity made him a favorite among viewers, adding a relatable and light-hearted touch to the show's investigative format. In the 1980s, Surl's versatility as a presenter shone through a variety of shows, including Windmill, which explored the BBC archives, and In at the Deep End, where he and fellow presenter Paul Hines were thrust into unfamiliar professions with no prior experience. He also fronted the Computer program, which helped demystify early computing for the general public, as well as the viewer feedback series Points of View and the animal-themed Monkey Business. His work extended to radio, where he regularly hosted Pick of the Week and made frequent guest appearances until 2006. Beyond broadcasting, Surl's passion for language and culture was evident in the BBC series Greek Language and People, which he hosted alongside Katia Dandulaki. He was also a committed supporter of local radio, serving as the honorary president of the Bristol Hospital Broadcasting Service from 2005. Surl's personal life was marked by 2 marriages and 5 children, with whom he shared his love of storytelling and curiosity about the world. His later years were spent as the president of the Atwell Wilson Motor Museum, reflecting his lifelong interest in motoring history. Chris Surl's legacy is one of kindness, humor, and an unwavering dedication to making television accessible and enjoyable for all. His warm demeanor and genuine engagement will be fondly remembered by viewers and colleagues alike. Susie Burning, a pioneering American golfer and 4-time major champion, passed away at the age of 83 following a battle with lung cancer. A remarkable figure in women's golf, Burning's impact on the sport spanned decades, both as a champion player and a respected coach. Born Suzanne Maxwell in Pasadena, California, Burning moved to Oklahoma City at 13, where she first discovered golf. By age 15, she was already making waves, winning 3 consecutive Oklahoma State high school championships. Her talent quickly became evident, leading her to become the first woman to receive a golf scholarship at Oklahoma City University, where she competed on the men's team, an impressive achievement in a male-dominated sport. Burning turned professional in 1964 and immediately made her mark on the LPGA Tour, winning Rookie of the Year. Her determination and skill culminated in 11 LPGA Tour victories, with 4 being major championships, the 1965 Women's Western Open and 3 U.S. Women's Opens in 1968, 1972, and 1973. Despite challenges in consistency later in her career, Burning remained a formidable competitor and maintained a presence on the tour for many years, even playing 13 events in 1995 and making her final appearance in 1996. Beyond her playing career, Burning became a highly regarded golf instructor, sharing her expertise with future generations. She worked at the Nicholas Flick Golf Academy and taught at various clubs, including the Reserve Club in Palm Springs and Maroon Creek Country Club in Aspen, Colorado. Her legacy as a mentor and coach was as influential as her playing career, helping many players improve their game and love for the sport. Burning's career was crowned with her induction into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2022, a fitting recognition for a trailblazer who broke barriers and inspired many. She is survived by her daughters, Robin Doctor and Cindy Mulchaney, with whom she shared a special bond, including a historic mother-daughter pairing at the 1989 Konica San Jose Classic. Susie Burning will be remembered not only for her victories, but for her unwavering spirit, love of the game, and dedication to growing women's golf. Her contributions to the sport will continue to inspire future generations. Bill Cobbs, a prolific American actor whose career spanned over 5 decades, passed away at the age of 90 at his home in Upland, California. His legacy includes a wide range of film, television, and theater roles, which made him one of the most respected figures in Hollywood. Born Wilbert Francisco Cobbs on June 16, 1934, in Cleveland, Ohio, Cobbs took an unconventional path to acting. After serving in the U.S. Air Force as a radar technician, he worked in various fields, including IBM office products and selling cars, before pursuing his passion for acting at 36. His journey began at Cleveland's Karamu House Theater, and he soon found himself on the stages of New York, including the Negro Ensemble Company, where he got his start in professional theater. Cobbs made his feature film debut in The Taking of Pelham 123 and quickly became a familiar face in Hollywood. Known for his versatility, he portrayed a range of characters, from jazz pianists and priests to wise mentors and lovable grandfathers. Some of his standout roles included Louisiana Slim in The Hitter, Reginald in Night at the Museum, and Master Tinker in Oz the Great and Powerful. His performance as Del Paxton in That Thing You Do showcased his depth as a character actor, while his work in The Brother from Another Planet and Air Bud, 1997, endeared him to diverse audiences. On television, Cobbs brought depth to roles in series like I'll Fly Away, The Michael Richards Show, and Go On. His guest appearances in The Sopranos, Walker, Texas Ranger, and Star Trek. Enterprise further solidified his status as a beloved TV actor. In 2020, he earned a Daytime Emmy Award for his work in Dino Dana, demonstrating his enduring talent. Though he never married and had no children, Cobbs left a lasting impact through his commitment to storytelling and character portrayal. Bill Cobbs will be remembered as a trailblazing actor whose performances brought warmth, wisdom, and authenticity to the screen. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations of actors. Breaking news of the day. News 1. Ellen DeGeneres is back and bringing laughter to life's unexpected twists in her latest Netflix special, For Your Approval. At 66, the beloved comedian dives into the realities of aging, revealing her personal battles with osteoporosis, arthritis, OCD, and ADHD, all with her trademark humor. I'm like a human sandcastle. One strong shower and I'm gone, DeGeneres quipped while discussing osteoporosis. Sharing another funny moment, she recalled a doctor's visit about arthritis. I thought I tore a ligament. The doctor said, "No, it's just arthritis." I asked how I got it, and he simply replied, "You're getting older." She also tackled her OCD diagnosis, explaining that she had misconceptions about it growing up. I thought OCD just meant being really neat, she joked, reflecting on her upbringing. When it came to ADHD, DeGeneres brought a comedic twist. I obsess over things, but then I forget what I was obsessing about, so it all kind of balances out. With a blend of candid moments and lighthearted jokes, For Your Approval offers a dose of positivity and laughter, encouraging viewers to embrace life's changes. The special is now streaming on Netflix. News 2. Hollywood icon. Robert Redford has reassured fans that he is very much alive after a false rumor about his death went viral on social media. The hoax began on X, with an anonymous post falsely claiming the 88-year-old actor had passed away. The news quickly spread, causing widespread concern. Redford's spokesperson swiftly stepped in to set the record straight, stating, "This is completely untrue. Robert Redford is alive and well, and he appreciates everyone's support. Please don't believe everything you read online." The Oscar-winning actor and director himself responded to the rumor, taking to social media to express his gratitude for the well wishes. "Reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated," he quipped, adding a touch of humor to the situation. Fans were relieved by the confirmation that the star of classics like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid and The Natural is still in good health. Many took to social media to share their joy, with one fan writing, "So glad to hear you're still with us, Robert." This isn't the first time Redford has faced a death hoax, but he remains positive and grateful for his supporters.